Today we have not one, but two RX0s. I bought these broken on eBay, so let's get them fixed. All right, let's get this open and I'll show you what it does. Okay. See if I can get this to focus a little more. All right. All right, when I plug this in, get my cord here. I'm gonna flip it around. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and plug this in. All right. So I have my bench power supply at 19 volts. Gonna connect it here. And you see this blue light come on. But there's no lights on the indicator lights on the front here, the green and blue. So that usually means that there's something corrupted on the NAND, on the firmware. So, all right, I'm gonna hook up my UART adapter to this. Let's get my adapter pins here. So we got ground. We have RX right here. And then we have TX right there. All right, let me hook the wires up. I know you can't see, sorry. It's hard to record and do this kind of stuff sometimes. RX, TX. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and switch over to my screen here. All right, let's get this pulled up here. All right, so I'm going to power this on and we'll see what it does. Yeah, just gibberish. Oh man, yeah. So that's what I expected to see, nothing. Unplug it. Plug it back in. Yeah. There's nothing there. And I have everything set correctly on here, so I know it's not like the rate or anything. Yeah, it's everything set correct. It's not anything to do with my connection here. It's that there is not, it's that it's not booting. So go ahead and unplug this. Now that we confirmed that the firmware is bricked, I'm going to take this off. I'm going to remove the chip. And I'm going to solder on a KS0 Ultra firmware chip. Why? Well, because they all run on the same operating system. So if I solder on the Ultra chip and it boots up and everything, we know all the power delivery and everything is good. So let's go ahead and tear this down and remove that chip. All right, set this aside. Alright, let's flip this over. Right here is the NAND chip. We're going to go ahead and switch over to the microscope and pull this off. Alright, now that I got that chip on, I'm going to plug it in. I'm going to see if it turns on. Yep, there we go. Lights are on. It's booting up. Alright, so now we know that it is the firmware on that chip that's bad. So, I'm going to have to find a firmware for this. Really hoping I don't have to buy one and someone will donate some firmware for me, but so far I haven't had any luck, so I don't know. So I went ahead and pulled the firmware off of that RX0, and I have the Ultra firmware at the top and the RX0 firmware at the bottom here. As you can see, it's kind of looks like it's missing some stuff here. Now I know it's not going to be identical, but I would imagine that this first section would be the same, but it's in the RX0 looks like it's blank all through here. So that doesn't look right to me, but I'm not sure because I don't have the stock firmware. So if anybody wants to donate the firmware or send me an RX0 to pull one off, that'd be super helpful. Just send me an email in my channel page. We get that set up. I'll cover the shipping costs if necessary. Yeah, just if you have one and want to let me borrow it, hit me up. Thanks for watching, guys. I will see you in part 2 when I get this fixed. Hopefully it won't take too long. See ya then.